Good afternoon. This is Marc at the Wicked Edge Expert Corner Group, and what do we call it? And Aftermarket Accessories and Solutions is the whole name. What is this? I'm just a Wicked Edge user with some experience from a while back, and I collected them over the years. I started with an old little Wicked Edge 120, and as Wicked Edge release newer models, the big change for me was when they released the Gen 3 Pro with the Wicked Edge 130 lever action vise. And then as they accessorized, I kept working with it. So I became familiar with all of the different models, and I bought a lot of different models and took them apart and played with them, trying to assemble my own Wicked Edge model that helped me to get more out of my sharpening than just the basic Wicked Edge model. And as Wicked Edge improved, as the years went on, each series, they took what we helped them to learn through user feedback and their experience and their research. They put that all together and released the next generation, which I was a part of, to make the Generation 3, and now they have a Generation 4. So I've experienced it along with Wicked Edge, and I'm here to share it with you. I'm not tech support for Wicked Edge in the sense that you can't call me if you have a warranty issue or if you need a part, you have a broken part you need replaced. But for your user issues, technical issues, something's wobbling, something's loose, feel free to post it here because I may well have the solution for you. And I can direct you to a video that you can watch, or if not, I'm here. And I make conversation, and that's why I made this group, is to have the interactions and the conversation so that I can understand what your issue is. And then I sit here and I try to discuss it and show you and take things apart and make videos to explain the issues. And my interactions is what has led me to want to make the Expert Corner Group to share solutions. Because they're expensive. Wicked Edge is an expensive sharpener, and we expect a lot from it. And they're so busy over there at Wicked Edge these days between all the different models they have in the new venture that I don't think they can keep up with any of the support tickets. So to all the newcomers, we're adding a lot of members. I'm here. If you have a question, just, type it or messenger me in words. If you're shy, you don't have to upload or post something, or if you want to, you can. And I am not inviting a bunch of people to call me, but if you can message me, we can find out if it's something that we need to talk about, and I will work with you. And I will try to understand. Half the issue, so you all know, half the issue with Wicked Edge is communicating what you're doing and seeing and trying to understand it. And then in words on the phone, you want to talk to someone and explain it. Well, that's why the tickets are better, because it narrows it down and limits your words. But at the same time, your understanding and how you put it into words may not really be the words that I would use to describe the same issue. So half of the battle with this is communicating back and forth so that I can help you to understand and I can understand what you're saying, just so we can communicate. Because you're saying it's one thing and I'm understanding it's another thing. It's very tough when you're talking about sharpening knives. Is the knife short or is the knife narrow? things like that. So that's where the Expert Corner came about, that it was so hard to share in written words that it was easier to demonstrate it. And I had the different models and I enjoy using them, and then I accessorize them. So I wanted to share that with people. So I made the Facebook group so I could invite interactions and I could talk about things that maybe didn't fit in the other groups that was more specialized and more specific. So that's where it started, and 3 years later, we as me, I am trying to build videos to a YouTube channel to make it sortable and viewable to a larger audience, because Facebook is intimidating and it changes, and it's sort of hard for people who, like myself, who post to Facebook like I do, because they're always changing things on us and we don't know what's coming or going. So YouTube is more user friendly and it's an easier audience, and I can put more words and explain, and it's sortable, and I can save the links and pass the links on. So when you interact with me and we make a video and I try to post it, that gives me an opportunity to record that conversation we had and put it in a searchable file so I can share that with someone else. So I get a lot of knowledge through my interactions with other people, which has helped me to become more helpful for other people at the same time. So that's what we do at the Expert Corner. We hang out and wait for people to ask us questions. In the meantime, I use my Wicked Edge sharpeners that I have upgraded and accessorized to help me to use them easier and to get the most out of it that I can. And as we refine our accessories, I make them available and try to share them with you on this group, because Wicked Edge is a guided sharpener in a separate little box within the guided sharpener niche sharpening realm. So we have stuff for your Wicked Edge any era. Thanks.